I was not expecting that to be fizzy. Apple and cucumber sparkling water. I don't know if that will grow on me or not. So I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for the amount of views I got on my tattoo and piercing journey. I was not expecting that many at all. That's like 10 times the amount of views I normally get on anything else. I think it's on like 619 today, which is really amazing. So thank you to everyone who watched that. I'm glad they all enjoyed it. So the date today is March the 1st, which means it's time for February favourites. I didn't do it towards the end of February like I did with my January ones. I actually have left the whole of the February month for me to find things that I wanted to talk about, and I have found a lot of things. So this video is going to be shorter than my January one because I haven't got as much to talk about. Obviously throughout January that's when everyone's like playing with their little Christmas presents and things. So also I'm making it a bit shorter today because I don't feel very well today. And I want to go back to watching anime in bed. So it won't be as rambly, I'm just going to show you a few little things. So yes, let's just jump straight in. I need to add a little like disclaimer in as well. I'm not being paid or sponsored or anything to promote anything at all I'm talking about in this video. These are just little things that I've tried and really enjoyed throughout February. I just wanted to put that out there. So I don't have any DVDs or anything to show you, but I'm going to start with films and TV. A couple of days ago I finally got to see La La Land at the cinema. It was amazing. I almost cried at the ending. I'm sure anyone who's already seen it knows what I mean, but I won't spoil anything. It was absolutely amazing. I've wanted to go for ages, but we were too busy watching Lego Batman and Sing at the cinema before we got around to seeing La La Land. But I absolutely loved it. I want to get the soundtrack. I've had City of Stars in my head. Anyone who has seen the film, they'll know what I'm talking about. But it was just lovely. It was such a different idea for a film and it was amazing. They pulled it off really well. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone were just amazing in it, and I can't wait for it to come out on DVD because I'll be snapping that up straight away. But if you haven't seen it, I don't know when it's leaving theatres. It stayed around for quite a while because it's part of the award season like collection at Odeon. But now that's all happened, it probably won't be around for much longer. So if you haven't seen it already, I would do that quickly before it goes. Also on Netflix, I have been watching a lot of stuff on Netflix lately. We've continued watching a series of Unfortunate Events, which is really good. We watched one episode a few weeks ago and we just didn't carry on, not because we didn't like it, we were just watching other stuff. But series of Unfortunate Events is really funny, it's really like visually pleasing to look at. Everything's like grey and kind of muted colours, but it's just really cool, and it's like musical as well. I've never actually read the books as a child, but I really want to now. Like now I've watched the programme, I want to travel back and read them, and I bet I can get them somewhere. But it was just really cool. That's a really good show to watch. Also, we've been revisiting some of the old programmes like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is on Netflix. We've been watching our way through that a lot this month, which has been really funny because I haven't seen that for years. I used to come home from school and watch it a little bit then, but it's been so funny to go back and watch it again. Will Smith is just funny in anything he's in. Also, Dan has never seen Adventure Time. I was disgusted to find out. So we've basically been watching that. We've been watching our way through there. He was like, why have I never watched this before? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why you haven't. But we are now, so it's okay. So a couple of weeks ago I made quite a hard financial decision and I finally bought myself a PlayStation 4 from work. I got a little discount. We have an Xbox One at home, but it's in the living room and my little brother kind of commandeers the living room. So whenever I'm playing something in there, like the Game of Thrones Telltale series, the second he comes home I've got to turn it off because it's not suitable for him to watch. And it was getting really frustrating. Like there was some games I just want to play like whenever I want, and there's also a lot of games that are PlayStation specific. So I finally bought myself one and I'm really glad I did. And I've got a few games already, but only a couple I've actually played. So the first game I ever played on the PlayStation 4 is Life is Strange. I'd heard a lot about it. It was always like all over Tumblr. Everyone was obsessed with it. I think everyone was obsessed with like Max and Chloe. I think that was what it was. But I love like photography, and I love situational games, you know, like butterfly effect type things, like Telltale series and Until Dawn. So this I knew that I would love, and I'm really glad I got it. I've only played through the first episode so far, but I'm definitely going to keep going with it because I love games like this. I'd heard a lot about it. I definitely needed to try it myself. Also, I don't have a hard copy of this game because there isn't one, but Layers of Fear, I basically played it all, not yesterday but the day before. I've spent the whole day playing it. Now, Layers of Fear is an amazing horror game. I've watched playthroughs of it on YouTube, like I'd watched Markiplier and PewDiePie play it, and I always wanted it for myself. I was able to install the demo on my Xbox One, and I did actually buy it on Steam for my laptop, but my laptop just can't run it. It just can't do it, because the graphics are so amazing. Like, it's such a beautiful game, and my laptop can't handle beautiful games. Bought it off the PlayStation Store because I'd always wanted it, and downloaded it, and I played it all. And I actually got, bearing in mind I've only owned my PlayStation for about a week, I got a gold trophy. Thank you. 9.7% of players have it. I got the hard ending. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but you can look it up. But it's just an amazing game. It's about this painter, and he's kind of lost his mind a little bit. He's had a lot of difficulties, and he's like schizophrenic or something. And he goes round this mansion and starts uncovering secrets of the past, and he's trying to complete his masterpiece. That's the only way I can think of describing it, but there's like ghosties in it and weird stuff going on. But if you like horror games, definitely play it because it's really cool. I've always wanted to play it, and I finally have, and I'm really pleased. So this was another Christmas present of mine, Miranda. Now, I have watched this so many times. I'd watched it a lot online, but Dan finally got me the whole box set, series 1, 2 and 3 and the finale, and I honestly, it's like Fawlty Towers. I can literally just watch the episodes over and over and over, and I've spent the last few days doing that. I absolutely love it. It's really funny. I've got Miranda Hart's autobiography as well, and I did see her live show, but this series is just really funny. It's like very British, very kind of female based. It's about, you know, she's just messes everything up, but it's really cool. You should really watch it. I'm so happy that I actually have it all now. Yay! So I've been really obsessed with my Kindle lately. I know I mentioned that in my last video, but I've just spent a lot of time reading it. I found some amazing books on there, and one book I wanted to share with you was The Longest Holiday by Page Toon. Let me just get it. Page Toon, The Longest Holiday. It's really good. It's very easy to read. I basically spent the whole of our trip in Lyme Regis reading this book. It's about a woman who recently finds out her husband had slept with someone a week before they got married, and she basically flies away to Florida with their friends, falls in love with a sexy diver. It was amazing. I definitely want to read more of her books now. I know a lot of YouTubers I follow, like Zoella and Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter, they really like Page Toon as well, and I'm really pleased because it is a really good book and I really want to read some more of hers. I've also been reading my way through Beatrix Potter Ultimate Collection. These books were my childhood, and they've got the whole lot. I think I bought it for like 99p, there was a deal on. And I've been reading my way through Peter Rabbit, you know, Mrs. Tiggy Winkles, Taylor Benjamin Bunny, Jeremy Fisher, all the oldies. So now on to beauty, like health and beauty items. Now this one is a bit weird. I really have been loving it this month. So this is Floral Collection Lavender Deodorant by M&S. it smells amazing and it really works. It's quite a random thing to put in a favourites video. What I hate about normal deodorants like Sure and Right Guard and things is you get the white like flakes that come off your armpits. I don't like that, but this doesn't do it, and I can just smell lavender like on my clothes whenever I use this, and lavender is one of my favourite smells. M&S like deodorants are not expensive, so if you want a nice one, have a look and see what other floral smells they have, but I love this one and it's really got me through this month. Also, I'm always on the hunt for a good foundation. I've tried NARS, MAC, Urban Decay, Clinique, and the problem is I'm just too pale. Like a lot of the ones I tried, the palest shade that Clinique does is too orange for me, it's too dark, and you have to spend like £30 on a good foundation. I love the Estee Lauder foundations, I absolutely love, that's one of my favourite ones, but you get a little bottle and it's like £32 to £34 and I just can't keep buying that. As someone who wears makeup most days, I can't keep spending that amount. But I heard a lot about the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. Now will it show you what I want? There you go. And this is £12.99 and it is honestly one of the best foundations I've ever used. And they've got specific like skin type, so I have the combination / oily type because that's the kind of skin I have, but there's also combination and dry, and it's just a nice like matte finish. It makes everything look really smooth and really even. It actually, like, when I first tried it I was like, oh, this isn't massive coverage, you know, I was like, it's not actually going to cover anything up, but it does, like once you blend it in, and I'm so happy that I've found something that is a little cheaper. I mean, I'm always trying new foundations, but I'm so pleased with this one. Definitely try it out, I've heard a lot about it. Also, I love Tanya Bear Cosmetics. I think I talked about items of hers in my last video, but I was so pleased to find out that she has brought out her lipsticks, and I got the shade Pink Cocoa the other day. It's not going to show you, there you go. And I really like it, I'm wearing it at the moment. It's a nice soft colour and it's very subtle, as in it's a very natural colour. Like I could wear this and people go, oh, that's a really nice shade, but it's not in your face. But Pink Cocoa, it's really nice. It's my favourite shade out of her collection. I think the lipsticks are like £6 or something. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. If you watched my January favourites video, you'll remember that I had a BMO hat on for Adventure Time. For February, I've got LSP. I've got Lumpy Space Princess on, which I'm the proud owner of as of this week. It's super comfy. I love it. I love Lumpy Space Princess. I love Adventure Time. Just picked it up off Amazon, and it was like £15, £16, but it lasts a long time and it's super comfy. So I've now got BMO, I've now got LSP, I've got a Lady Rainicorn scarf as well. Now I just need to get a little Finn and Jake something. Are you ready for the pinkest thing you've ever seen in your life? I got this, so excuse my stains, it's dirty already. I spilled food on it. But I picked this up from Topshop the other day. Dan wasn't sure about it. When we saw it in the shop, he was like, no, put that down. But then I convinced him that it looks nice on. So it says Mon Ami, and then on the back as well it translates to I feel happy in French. And it cost me like £29, which I wouldn't normally spend on a jumper, but it's super comfy, and when I have worn it, people are like, wow, I really like your jumper. So you can find that in Topshop, so go and pick that up. It's one of the comfiest things. So I always love having candles in my room, and I think that Primark is one of the best places for them. They actually do smell, like they have nice scents, whereas a lot of the other scented candles I get actually don't smell of anything. But I picked these up the other day from Primark. They were £2 each. I've got them going now. So sea salt and lavender and white tea and violet, and they are lovely. They actually last a long time, like Primark candles, and they're really good value for money. So I've been lighting them every night, and it's not too much, like the scent isn't too much in your face, but they're nice, they're just quite nice subtle scents. So check out Primark candles because I've always been a massive fan of them. Also, I got this as another Christmas present. Now this is a Cath Kidston reed diffuser. No, not gonna focus. Okay, I'll just read what's on it then. This is the Earl Grey and Bergamot reed diffuser, and it was another Christmas present, but I've had it going, and it's no secret that I love tea. I am called the tea fairy, and this, honestly, you get like a little waft of it every so often when you're in my room, and it's just really nice. It's a really pleasant smell for such a little thing. It has such a lovely smell. Oh, flowers. Now, I don't know where to go. So I've never really had flowers in my room because they never get bought for me. But I honestly think they're some of the nicest things you can have in your room. It really makes it just so much nicer. Now these were just from Co-op, and they're a lovely pink rose and lily bouquet. You can see it's only one little lily that's come out so far, but it's so nice. I honestly think that having flowers in your room or anywhere, like plants or flowers in any room of the house, just makes it so much more homely and pretty, and it smells nice as well. Like Co-op do really nice stuff. I normally get tulips, but I wanted these because they were nice and pink. So far, like, that is it. Like, I hope this was shorter and not boring. I was really worried the last one was boring, so it was like 20 minutes long. But yeah, not as much this month. But just little things, like little things I've been really loving. Like, I've had a bit more free time now that I haven't been working as much, so I've just been watching a lot of cool stuff and playing games. But yeah, check them out, get yourself some flowers, buy yourself some flowers, it'll make you feel better. Check out some of the cool shows on Netflix. There is a lot going on now. I want to start watching Stranger Things as well, and I started Rick and Morty yesterday, but I always try and watch too many shows at once. I'm going to try and have some more of this apple and cucumber sparkling water. So I'm going to go back to watching Vampire Night on Netflix now, and then later on we're going to meet some friends and maybe have a little walk at the beach. When I say walk, I mean a Pokemon Go walk. So I'm just going to get all, you know, have a bit of calm before that, and I will see you soon. Bye!